I knew in the moment that my hair was going to fall apart. In one moment, I had my beautiful, super long green hair, and in the next second, half of my hair was falling apart. So, today's video, I'm going to tell the story of how I broke all my hair. So, what happened? I've had all the colors in my head. But then I got to the green hair and I felt seen because every time I had a different color in my hair, I used to like it. I'm liking the orange right now. But after a while, I was like, kind of bored. Or even like, oh, this is not me. I can't see myself in this hair. I didn't get used to the hair. Even my natural hair, people ask me a lot, oh, why don't you just let your hair be in its natural color? And I'm like, because I don't see myself in it. I know it's weird. It's not a match. I don't know. No. Um, One thing that I know for sure is that I prefer my hair darker. So each color that I had in my hair, I think it looked more beautiful when it was darker, except for the green. The green was cute in all forms, except when it turned a little bit too much yellowish or too much bluish. But when it was in a shade of green, it was amazing for me. And I don't know, it felt natural for me. Even when the hair, some days like today, when the hair is just looking weird, the green would look good for me in any way because not good like, oh, the hair's looking good, but good like, oh, it's a match for me. But I had the green hair for a long time, and I wanted to change, but I wanted to do it in a safe way. I have always bleached my hair at home alone by myself. I don't like people touching my hair because every time I tried going to a professional, my hair fell apart. This time I was the professional. Don't cry. So, like what happens every time I do a change in my hair, I was 2 days in a row without sleeping. It was in the middle of the second night without sleeping. I was about to travel for 10 days and I decided to, oh, that's the perfect moment to change my hair. But I was prepared. I have things for the bleaching, not only good products, but products for the after because the hair gets damaged with every bleach. I mean, you need to put the oils back. You need to put the things back to make it at least healthier than whatever gets out of the bleach. So, and I had my hair full green. So I thought, oh, I'm not going to fully bleach it. I don't want to go to the blonde. And after a week treating the hair and make it healthier again, I'm going to bleach again so I could get to a blonde. My goal was to get blonde. And that was my mistake because I've never been blonde. I've never been blonde. I had all the colors in my hair except blonde. Technically, when I bleach the hair to put some colors, it gets in a blonde state, but I've never been actually blonde for more than an afternoon. So, and I'm smart. I'm smart. I know how to treat my hair. I know what my hair can handle, and I know what my hair can't handle, and I know how to do it. Said the guy who made his hair fall apart. And I knew that some parts of my hair were already lighter than the rest, and I know that when you bleach your hair, usually closer the roots, it gets lighter faster. I knew all of that. What I didn't know what that my hair would just not help me up in this case. So I started bleaching it and I started applying the bleaching mixture in the parts that I knew it was darker in the hair. After a few minutes, applying to the rest of the parts that I knew it was lighter, or the roots. And this whole process lasted probably 5 minutes. Usually when I bleach my hair doesn't go light faster. It's hard for me to bleach my hair because every time I try, I get to the orange. I rarely get to a yellowish. So my hair, it's really difficult to actually bleach. Maybe that's why I've never tried to actually be blonde. person, and I am an anxious person, and I was going to let the product do what it does. But after 3 minutes, I was already checking some parts of the hair. I was checking the roots because it gets lighter faster, and the roots were basically this shade of reddish orange, and the rest of it was still green. It was still a dark green. The green wasn't even out yet, but I didn't check all the hair. I forgot. Because I mean, what the difference would make? The hair wasn't the same shade. And I almost fell asleep because I was really sleepy. I didn't. Yeah, I had it recorded, but I deleted it all because I was too ashamed of myself. I could see that this part of my hair was starting to get like in orange state. The roots was starting to get yellowish. It wasn't too light. It was too dark in some parts. But I was, oh, that's what I want for today. It's one step. Let's treat the hair. Let's do it. Finish it in some days when the hair is healthier. And I started washing it. Like I said, I was too sleepy. I didn't notice that I was started like conditioning my hair, but I didn't notice that I didn't actually remove all the bleach from the hair. I forgot one part, but even with that, the total would be like 15 minutes. I mean, and then I started putting some products in the hair after washing it completely. And then I looked in the mirror. When I looked in the mirror, let's just say that this part of the hair was with the conditioner, the treatments I was doing, and this part of the hair was white. I've bleached my hair 10 times. No, I probably bleached my hair over 100 times in my lifetime. It never got even in this yellowish shade after 2 bleaches. It never got near white. And suddenly my hair, this size of the hair, you can see that it's empty. It was completely white. In that moment, I look at the hair and I was like, oh, I lost this hair. Because for it to get, it wasn't yellowish, it was white. It was a snow white. I knew in that moment that my hair was going to fall apart. I didn't even try to fight it. I just touched it and I could feel the hair. It wasn't like, oh, it was one piece of the hair. It was all the hair falling. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to cut the hair short. Nobody will notice. No, I'm just going to cut it short. And I really thought I was going to really cut it super short because the amount of the hair it was falling, it was too much. Thank God I have a lot of hair, so maybe that's what saved me. But like I said, the rest of the hair, I didn't have the bleaching product. I just forgot in the lower parts. I'm laughing right now, but I cried. I cried a lot the next day after I woke up because I fell asleep fast. I'm using the hair like this because it hides the damage because I had to cut the hair short. Like, I mean, this for me, I'm basically bald. I'm super cute. I know. I can be cute in any way. I try not to be cute, but I look cute anyway. It's hard for me. So I'm going to show you the damage. Again, the upper part of the hair. I was going blonde, but after the disaster, I just grabbed in the next day all the last remainings of pigments I had here that would at least hide whatever was going in the hair. That's why my hair was in this pinkish shade the last month or so. So let's see the damage in the hair first, then we call about what I'm doing with my hair. So as you can see, first I'm going to show one thing. I mean, can you see the amount of hair that I have from here to here, that's the real size of my hair. Can you see the rest of the hair that I've got? The edges are so thin. I don't have hair in the edges of it. Also, you can clearly see the damage in the hair. I mean, not the damage in the hair is okay now, but how short it got. I mean, it's looking terrible. Um, and I know I can't look cute even with the hair damaged. Also, another sad part, when I tie the hair, there are a lot of remaining parts of my hair that aren't big enough to get. Ironically, sometimes people think like this is just new hair growing, so I have an excuse. Also, I look cute anyway. So what I'm doing with my hair, you saw that in the last month I had my hair in a pinkish shade, then it started going to red. So what I'm doing, below this orange, my hair is bleached blonde, some shade of that, some shit of that. So what I'm doing, I started with the pink, and like I said, it's not a hair dyeing, it's just the things we use to have these funky colors in the hair are mainly, because there are other products, are mainly a makeup for the hair because it doesn't go inside the hair, it goes outside. It's like a makeup. So every time I wash my hair, every time shampoo touches it, parts of those pigments are washed out, so it gets lighter and lighter and lighter until you have none in your hair. Yes, if I wash it my hair non-stop, it would get blonde because there is something blonde below it. So what am I doing? I started with the pink hair, and while the pink was going out, while the purple was getting out because it was a shade of purple, I decided to follow finally the color circle, something like that. I don't know the name of it in English. So basically I can go to one color to another without having to bleach the hair or without having to damage the hair. And yes, I want to get back to the green. Orange is not the new green. I know I look cute, stop it. So what I started doing was, while the pink pigments were getting out, I was just applying red. And when the hair was fully red, I started just applying orange every time. Every 5 times I wash my hair, I apply a new pigment. So going with orange, I'm going to stay with orange for a bit. Then, continue applying yellow until I get to the green again, like following the circle. Because I really hated the pink hair, but I think the orange is kind of looking cool. You can see that it's darker in some parts. That was the goal, to start dark and goes a little bit lighter at the ends. So that was this video. It was just me talking about my latest hair disaster. So I hope I'll see you in the next video, and tell me I look cute, because my self-esteem is not that good, because every time I see videos with my long green hair, I'm like, why is my hair not long anymore? That was this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was just weird, crazy. It was me. Consider subscribing to this channel, and I think I'll see you in the next video. Bye! I kind of look cute anyway.